served that penalty. You'd think you'd not.
Oh, he's off! He's off! He's out!
Gisbergen's gone off, coming down the hill now. This is the end of second place for the 22-car shoot. Well, that's an extraordinary turn of events. Took too much curb on the inside there, unsettled the car, and that was it, all she wrote. And Mike Campbell's going to come through in a second.
Like you mentioned, Matt, very windy up there. Wow. You know how yesterday we talked about that tyre wall maybe going further down? Had that not been extended, he the hill.
Pure safety car, and here's the reason. Car number 99 in trouble now. Anton Di Pasquale is in the wall. Background, what has happened here?
A little bit wide on the entry. You can see he's got the brake lights on and lock brake. It didn't turn right properly, did it?
No, it didn't even look like it.
No.
Did it fall down the pad?
Yeah, that has gone in massively hard.
That's a bell ringer.
And that did not turn right.
No.
Chatting to my old boss, actually, Bradley Jones.
Ugly! Oh, no! Holdsworth and Davison. Oh, my goodness.
It's a big crash.
Oh, that's insane.
Oh. That's fuel at the back of wheels.
That is such a fast section of road, so sorry it didn't...
It's gone nowhere, he'll have to use the anti-stall, and he's been clouded heavily by Heimgartner. Heimgartner's gone straight into the back, it'll trigger a safety car, and that is a disastrous start.
To go, so you watch this, he moves, and then he moves again, and that's when it stalled. That's
okay, so...
Race control safety car proceeding to pit lane with field behind us.
Oh, man. Yeah, we're breathless. That's a nasty, nasty shunt. Trouble for Cam Waters, damaged the brand new car. To yank the right front out of that car, and you can see the scuff marks down the left side. That'll be turn 8. Turn 8. There's been signs of this from a few people, so it's big push understeer. He's not responding to the front and has just bruised that wall hard. The onboard.
I wonder where it plucks the right. Oh, here we go. About to tell the story.
Yeah, I was about to say there's more to it as to when he gets to the next wall. So damage on this car, but they've now got it going on both sides. So here's the other angle. That's very heavy contact. That's going to get into cross members and uprights and you name it.
Especially this one now.
And now this one here.
Yeah. Bang! That's hit hard.
Yeah, so that's both sides of the front.
Oh, that's big.
That was Pye.
That'll make contact with another car down there.
And it did. It's made contact with quite a few. Huge damage. James Courtney's involved. David Reynolds also went off, and the Fujitsu Commodore. So Reynolds will get by. Now here comes James Courtney as the car lifts. The Fujitsu car lifts. Oh! Ouch. All 4 wheels of James Courtney's car off the road.
Wheels come off that car, and that might have been what tipped him into the wall. It'll be interesting to see how that started, but that's a big accident. We see the wheel just laying on the road. Look at the rear wheel here.
So Bradley's prediction was that maybe the wheel had come off before he even arrived there, and there goes the wheel nut. And there goes the wheel. Bradley, you're on it.
And unfortunately, that is a very, very hard hit, and quite a tricky spot. The wheel is actually mounted on these cars. Wow, look at that. And the damage in the back of that car that we can see now. The fantastic crew here to repair them all and work all night, but now it'll just be down to the team, and cars are all built on a jig.
Oh, big moment, a massive moment for one of the Pepsi Max cars. Into the wall, out of business for Chaz Mostert, the reigning champion. So this is Mostert on the exit of the dipper. High-speed S's. Oh, he's clouded the wall. which has ricocheted him into the outside wall, and then the catastrophe really begins. It's just a pinball at that point, and it's ridden right across the top of that wall, and there are officials behind that as well. So he's clipped that wall, gone then from the left side of the road to the right, that's then fired it back to the left, and very lucky not to get across the top.
Battle that Mark's talking about. I'm not exactly sure, but there's a big failure there.
That's a big hit, Jack. That's an enormous hit to Lee Holdsworth, who had no idea Nick Pukekohe was coming. For Brave Jones Racing ends terribly. And there's Nick.
So he's pretty keen to get over to Lee and just let him know that it wasn't him trying. No brakes, there you go. So Nick, clearly no brakes on Todd Kelly. And you see there, instantly no brakes. He's gone to the inside to miss drilling the back of Todd Kelly. He's gone across the inside of the tyre bundle, backed his car into the rear of Lee Holdsworth, and it has opened the back of that BJR.
It's Courtney looking for a run on the outside with Deep Fury at the hairpin. Ingles also up high, and Reynolds up on the wall. Rips the front left suspension out of that car. Huge damage here. This will be a safety car for sure. Right up on two wheels. Have a look how high it comes up on two wheels.
Gee, it hit that fence hard.
Lucky it didn't roll over.
Very lucky, and it'll have really significant damage in the front right-hand corner as well because of the scope of that impact. Here's the view from the curb cam.
Great shot.
Five's going to go sailing around all of them. They're going to go 3 wide down there at turn 1. There's no way that's going to work. Payne's off. Missouri's off. Payne's got a really big head of steam going, and he crunches the tyre barriers.
Fife here, he's going to go around the outside of everyone. And then Payne just comes out of the gloom straight ahead, and Missouri follows him. You can see him once he gets onto the old drag strip there, and that's a burnout pad now. You are a passenger and into those tyre bundles.
A bit of the messiness came from Di Pasquale in the middle of the road. Here we are at turn 10. Okay, yeah, he's just ended up.
Oh, that's a bell ringer.
My ribs are hurting just looking at it.
He got loose. I saw him just break loose.
Exit of 11. Let's take a look at it. He just gets loose up onto the high speed exit of turn 11.
That transition up onto the banking.
I bottomed out. Yeah, you heard him say bottomed out. And the transition onto the banking. Looks like his day is done. So troubles, major troubles for Bernard, for Max Wilson, for Mark Winterbottom.
Oh, goodness me, that's a great. Oh, I know what that is. It's a little bit of the drainage on the side of the circuit. When we walk the circuit on Thursday, it lines both sides of the circuit for drainage.
This is where it sort of all started by unsettling the car, wasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, he's got line.
The moment it got up on the curbing, it was all off the ideal line. Oh, that's... Look at the air and the attitude the car got before it finally ricochets up a storm over summer drama here for 16.
Oh, that's forward. And that, wow, that wheel has fully, as you can see, come adrift. So
Matthew White said to me yesterday, he's got huge wraps on this kid. He said he's very...
Look at the wall, Rusty. Oh. So he's had a massive impact there.
That seems like a lot of damage to that wall.
Oh, that is not turned. He was a long way from the inside of the corner. That car didn't turn at all. He's gone at an impact very early.
Damage on the back of the car in the escape area. Let's see if we can understand what's happened here. So he's fired down. That's violent. In the runoff area at turn 9. Whoa. It's almost like something has failed there. Like it didn't have brakes.
Oh, Cameron Hill from behind. So was he helped?
I think what's happened there, Krause, is he's seen Twig's car stopping rapidly in front of him, and he's just dived on it and sent it to the inside to avoid running at the back of Max Twig.
The Pukekohe Pro-Am class, Stephen Grove, third in it at the moment. Oh, wow, that was quick, wasn't it?
Once more. There was no contact on the entry, the rear getting away from him.
Just grab the rear brakes. We've seen that a few times.
To the left-hander at turn 6 on a cold tyre. Pine prevails from Waters in that group. And then Nick Percat's on the outside. It can be very dirty around there.
Oh, who's in the fence?
One of the truck assist cars has gone heavily into the wall down there on the exit of turn 7.
Now, who contacts who? Now, Jack LeBrock and Heimgartner have made wheel-to-wheel contact, and then bang, off the road they go.
Just ended up just jammed on each other's wheels. And so LeBrock just carting Heimgartner out there. He's actually gone in pretty heavily there. Thankfully, those tyres have done the job.
As they come up, this amazingly
He's in the fence. He's in the fence. That's a huge crash.
So this is James Golding. That's a nasty one. This will trigger the Lexus RCF safety car.
That is a massive accident.
There, here's another angle. So even with cold tyres and coming off turn 4 a bit slower than normal, that'll still be well north of 255 odd kilometres an hour. It's gone straight ahead at turn 6 at the end of the chute. Card appearances this year. Here's another angle of it. Violent impact, huge energy and this is where the multi-point harness, the seats, the hands device that secures the helmet so that he doesn't end up with a disproportionate amount of movement